Hello, 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 lovebirds. My fire signs, fire signs, fire signs, fire signs. So here we are, faking happy. Now why? Why are we doing this? Let's go ahead and get started. And before we get officially started, who I am. I am Indigo Sage, an awakened soul. I do have a spiritually based website at unapologeticallysage.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook under Unapologetically Sage. Now let's sage this out. Fire signs. In the strength position, we have the Six of Swords, and it's reversed. All this means in this situation is that it is a delay. So here we go. Can't let go. You are examining what binds you because you know that leaving the past is something that is the healthiest thing for you to do. You're just delaying it. It's clarified by Nine of Swords. Up all night thinking about pros and cons before deciding to value yourself more than you value your partner or being in a relationship. So you have a lot of value on being able to say that you're in a relationship, you're married, or my husband or my wife. You value that more than you value yourself. So the strength is you being able to let go of that. Weakness is Six of Pentacles. This is saying you're too generous. Your partner is taking advantage of you. I have a feeling that you know this already. It's clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse, which says you're clinging to a few good memories from the past. Keyword, the past. You need to come into the present. Your ancestors and actually passed on loved ones. I always say ancestors message, but it's passed on loved ones. Your passed on loved ones. This message is who I channeled. I channeled this message from your passed on loved ones. They want you to come into the present. Okay? And I know this is getting ready to sound so corny and lame, but do you know how to have a gift every day? To live in the present. All right, some of you probably got it, some of you didn't, but every day is a present. All right, anyway, moving right along. Weakness. The weakness is that you're too generous in allowing your partner to take advantage of you. It's clarified by you clinging to the few good memories in the past, but you need to live in the present, okay? Corny joke or no corny joke, you need to live in the present, not the past. Here we go now. Fire signs. Direction. Two of Cups. This represents new relationship, one that's mutually beneficial and respectful. Clarifiers, Queen of Cups. Come through, Queen. You will become the queen of your love as you begin to love yourself. Let me say this real quick just to clarify the queen just a little bit more. Each and every one of us within us possess masculine energy and feminine energy. It's up to us to balance them. But we each, every individual has the yin and the yang of masculine and feminine energy. So as these cards come up, whether it says king, whether it says queen, I am talking to you, the one who's listening. All right? It's not gender specific. But I'm so happy to see that your direction is a new relationship. And I'm happy to see this because your ancestors feel like, well, first of all, they're saying this is the direction. And from the looks of it, it looks like it's going to be a good thing. Especially if your partner is taking advantage of you. Okay? And yes, right now I'm reading this message as if I'm peeking in the window and I'm like... as if you guys left the curtains open and I'm just the neighbor just looking in. I'm like, especially from what I see, honey, I'm that neighbor that's going to be clapping when I see the person moving out and then a new person moving in. And, looking all good and better and everything. I'm going to be like, girl, go girl. Or guy, But anyway, new relationship. That's the direction. One that's mutually beneficial and respectful. Clarifier, Queen of Cups, you will become the queen of your love as you begin to love yourself. So the very important thing to take away is, first you got to love yourself, and then everything else will fall into place. I promise you. I've been there, done that. You got to love yourself first. Okay. And I'm laughing a little bit because once again, I'm just giving you the message from your passed on loved ones. And this message in particular, fire signs, this is making me feel like I am that Bert Badinsky nosy neighbor just peeking out the window looking at what's going on over at your house. Anyway, I'm happy for you though, but I'm sure we've all been in this situation kind of sort of where, we can kind of see a friend or a neighbor if they loud, arguing and they loud, like, she sure could do much better, or he could do much better, and then when they do better, you just be happy, because otherwise you kind of just stay away, you don't really say nothing. You bring in and first of all, you can't help but hear what's going on when you bring in your groceries in the house. I ain't nosy. But anyway, the advice is temperance, but in reverse. Okay, get into it. Impatience. All or nothing is what you deserve in a relationship. Your new motto, get right or get out. Okay. Clarifier, the sun. Now the sun was in reverse, but all it means is stop being fake happy. Just to say, I'm in a relationship. Knock it off. Let your new motto be get right or get out. That's their advice. Here we are at for future reference. I love to include the for future reference card, okay? This is a message. Well, this whole reading is a message from your past on loved ones, but this is from them to you for future reference. This one is entitled New Partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Okay. All right. It couldn't have been a more perfect card. Oh, my goodness. All right. So let's continue. Now, let me say this real quick because I do know I just said it couldn't have been a more perfect card. It ain't like I'm out here just hoping for your relationship to break up. However, this is a message from your past on loved ones, and I trust them. If they feel like you could do better and they are going to send you someone better, and if they're telling you to stop faking happy just so that you can say you in a relationship, I trust their judgment. And that's what I'm happy about. And I'm also happy that you're listening to this. Okay? They brought you here to listen to this because this is their message to you. So, This is my message to you. This is Indigo Sage's message to you. I sell magnets on my website at unapologeticallysage.com in the Unsay merch store. And the magnet that I am featuring right now, it says rejection is God's protection and sometimes redirection. Here's the kicker though. You are the one that's rejecting. So don't always look at things as if you're being rejected. In this case, you are rejecting. You are rejecting the person who doesn't meet your standards and what it is that you deserve. You're rejecting that thought, that idea, that person. Okay? And that is under God's protection to send you in a new direction. Now, they are 5x4. All right, pretty good size for only $4. I'm eating the cost of shipping and handling. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the taxes. Just $4. You want to know why? Because I just want to simply spread love and light. That's it. So $4 out the door. Rejection is God's protection and sometimes redirection. At this time, I would just like to ask that you click like and subscribe. And I would like to remind you that I do offer personal readings. You can find all of that information in the description box below. And just a reminder, this time as I'm asking for the like and subscribe, it's a little different. Because if this message resonated with you, it works in a whole different way. Clicking like and clicking subscribe, it will help when I channel the ancestors again for this message, because I'm asking for the people who click like and subscribe. Like, you guys are my collective. All right. And hopefully that makes sense. So by clicking like, clicking subscribe, it allows for you to be included in this group that I'm channeling to make the message resonate even more and more and more as we grow. Okay. Right down to the nitty gritty details. But also I can give you nitty gritty details at any time if you would like a personal reading. Okay? And that information again is in the box below. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week.